And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And now the Lakers starting group. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kennard, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for the Raptors, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Poeltl. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. And it's quickly in at the 1. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Hachimura down low. Barrett covering. Picked off in midair. Here's Kennard. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And Poeltl sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Poeltl, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Dinwiddie passes to James. For 3, Barrett. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Here's James, and Poeltl sends it back. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Barnes can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ayton kicks to LeBron. Buries the long-range jumper.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Quickly with a wide-open look. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Good look from Hachimura there, feeding the open man.
Toronto leading by 3, and stolen by James. Pass to Hachimura. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Barrett kicks to Poeltl. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And stolen by Ayton. And the Lakers turn it over again. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're holding tight, still looking for ways to move up.
And checking out the Lakers, they're still in that adjustment process. It's early in the year, but they've certainly established themselves as one of the elite teams in our league. And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
LeBron's shot is good.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the 3. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
Ayton at the elbow. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
It's deflected. With the crossover, Barrett kicks to quickly. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. Pirtle against Ayton, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Shoots a fader. Basket counts. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
Virtually unfair. Actually, I'd say it is unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the pumpkin like that.
Clark would have to think that for game one of this back-to-back, teams are making some calculated adjustments. What do you think?
You're not wrong about that, Kevin. No reason to really show your full hand, if you will, in a back-to-back situation. You're always conscious of where your players are physically.
Man! Oh, my! What a play!
Crazy dunk from the wiry Ingram. That's going to get millions of views on whatever social media kids are using these days.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Oh, what a play!
Mercy. Scotty Barnes. That was nasty.
Pass to LeBron. Puts up a deep three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Bobbed up there for Barnes. And stolen by Ayton. Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Barrett. Dinwiddie passes to Ayton. Off target with his three.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Toronto turns it over again. Lakers trail by 6. Now Dinwiddie, still yet to score. Pass to Kennard. And again, no good by the Lakers. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. On the wing quickly. Got a hand on it.
Well, it's rare to see a block shot from a perimeter player like Dinwiddie, but good job that time.
And that one's good quickly. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
From deep, LeBron sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 12 points in the game.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
It's tipped. Dinwiddie against quickly. Back to Hachimura. Barnes against Dinwiddie. And there it is for him. 6 points for him.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Barrett finds Barnes. His three-pointer's off the mark. Lakers trail by 5. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Ayton. Pass to LeBron. Lakers passing it around. Ayton. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Hachimura. 9 points last game out. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Pirtle the pass to quickly. Barrett wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Barrett's got his third basket of the night right there. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 6. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ingram, and again it's Toronto converting. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to James. Back to Dinwiddie. From outside, off the mark. Toronto leading by 8. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Barnes dishes to Pirtle for 3. Ingram. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
James finds Ayton. Dinwiddie outside. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And again, no good by the Lakers.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
To stop the run, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. Pirtle with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Barnes trying to free himself up, and Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Ingram.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He comes away